Hey guys, what's up? It's Madina and I'm back with another video. Welcome back to the channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. And on this channel we do fashion and lifestyle related content, so please be sure to stick around by hitting the red subscribe button down below. Turn on that bell icon so you don't miss another video. Like, share, comment, and let's get right into the video, guys. This video, guys, is gonna be another feminine hygiene or girl talk video. So this video today is gonna be about how to get rid of BV. So BV is a term known as bacterial vaginosis. It's a medical term for like bacterial infections, and we're gonna talk how to get rid of that. I know this is something that so many girls struggle with, and I'm here to help you guys out in any way I can. I'm not a health expert or a professional or anything like that, but I have done my research and I did study medical assistant, CNA, phlebotomy, and EKG in school. So basically I know what I'm talking about, and I know like what I'm saying, so I'm not just some random girl trying to sit here and get views or whatever. I just want to help as many people out as I possibly can. So yeah, let's get right into the video. So some of the main signs and symptoms of BV, which is bacterial vaginosis, can be a fishy smell, a bad odor, a very strong unpleasant smell, which doesn't really necessarily have to be fishy. And you may also notice some green discharges or some regular discharges, brownish yellow discharges. We can also be kind of having a very bad smell, which is coming out of your V or your private area. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of the hacks that you can use to get rid of BV very fast. My first hack for you guys would be to wear breathable underwear. I cannot stress this enough. I pretty much talk about this in most of my hygiene videos. Wear breathable underwear. This just helps to make air goes into your V, and cotton underwear just helps your V to breathe better. When you wear cotton underwear, you just pretty much let that area breathe better. It just makes you feel more comfortable. My next tip for you guys, which also ties down to these breathable underwear, would be to actually avoid douching. You know, a lot of girls like to douche, but that's literally the worst thing you can do right now. If you want to give your V area space to balance your pH balance naturally and just without douching, because natural way is literally one of the best ways you can use when treating your V area. Douching is literally the worst thing you can do at this point, especially because they have chemicals in them which can be very bad for you. So you want to try to avoid douching as much as you can and just go naturally as much as you can. My fourth tip for you guys would be to wash your hands often. Like, just wash your hands, wash your hands before leaving the restroom and after leaving the restroom, and also before like touching your feminine areas. Make sure your hands are literally washed first before you touch your feminine parts. Like, this is very important. You don't want to go touching your feminine areas with dirty hands, because you don't know what bacteria your hands carry. We all know that hands carry a lot of bacteria, so you want to make sure you wash your hands very well before touching your feminine areas, just in order to avoid any sort of bacteria or diseases that might go from your hands to your feminine areas and just cause more complications than you actually like expected. So try to wash your hands as often as possible before going to the restroom, after using the restroom, and anytime you want to touch your feminine areas. My next tip for you guys would be to always take a shower at least once a day. At least once a day. But as a female, we should be taking a shower at most twice a day. So if you're taking a shower twice a day, that's fine. If you're taking a shower once a day, that's fine. If you're not taking a shower at all, or you're just wiping and doing stuff like that, is just not okay. As a female, that is not okay, and that can never be okay. As a female, you always want to make sure that you're taking a shower, making sure you're good, washing yourself, even if it's just a quick 2-3 minute shower. You know, you go into the shower, turn on the shower, just wash your body and stuff, just for a quick, like, showers don't even take 5 minutes, so how hard can taking a shower be? I know we're always sometimes lazy to just go in the bathroom and take a shower. Like, I know the feeling of like being lazy, but you still have to get out of bed. You still have to get out and go take a shower as a female, just so you can avoid all these maybe little smells and stuff that usually come from us females. You know, you never know where a smell can come from. It can come from as little as the back of your neck or your armpits or your chest area. Like, we can sweat anywhere and we can smell any freaking where. Just be sure to make sure that you take a shower at least once a day. If you're taking a shower twice or 3 times a day, that's totally fine. You're good to go. But if you're not taking a shower at all, the next tip for you guys would be to avoid taking a lot of processed food or a lot of sugar and red meat. These are very important, and unfortunately these are most of the things that we love most as females. We love sugar, anything sweet, anything sugary, anything processed food. We love that so much, and this is literally one of the main concerns that you should be looking at. You know, when you're taking a lot of sugar, a lot of red meat, a lot of processed food, bacteria basically thrive so much on those things, especially sugar. Like, we know bacteria thrive so much on sugar and processed food, so we want to make sure we avoid that as much as we can. I'm not saying that totally avoid it, but we should, like, if we're eating it like 3 times a day, we should try to take it at least once a day. We should try to reduce our intake of these, just in order to like avoid the bacteria from coming down into our V or feminine areas and just causing more problems over there. We just want to avoid those foods as much as we can. Alright, my next tip for you guys would be to not stay so long in wet underwears. If you went swimming, or if you've been under the rain and stuff and you're wet and stuff, I would say as soon as you get home, or as soon as you can, just change your underwear real quick, change your bra real quick, whatever is wet. You don't want to come home and just stay in that wet underwear or that wet bra or stuff like that, because bacteria thrive so much in wet and moist places, and if you keep staying with wet bras, panties or swimsuits on, you will definitely have some issues that you don't know where they're coming from. A very great hack for this would be to wear panty liners. You know, panty liners can help you so much during this when you're like going swimming and stuff. Just wear panty liners so that water cannot go over it. Or put mini pads in your bags and stuff, so you can always use them with you whenever you go to the restroom. Let's say you're wet and stuff like that, you can just wear them, and you should be good to go. The next thing I would like to say is that you need to also check your IUD or your birth control. That could also be a problem. You know, if you find that you've never had this issue before, and once you start taking birth controls or IUDs, then you start having these issues, you need to contact your doctor immediately and tell your doctor that, hey, I've never had this issue, but once I started my IUD, I've started having all these issues and complications. Do you think this might be the cause of what is going on with me? You know, so you got to talk to your doctor. Make sure you're always one-on-one with your doctor. Be very honest with him about what exactly you're experiencing or what you're going through. Let him know if you have IUD after effects, or if you think that your IUD might be the problem. He should know that, and he should be able to help you out with that. So always make sure you're honest and communicate with your doctor as much as you can if you think your birth control might be the problem. Okay guys, my next tip for you guys, which is very important, and I've talked about this a lot, would be to drink lots of water or hydrating fluids, because this is very important. When you drink lots of water, your urine becomes very clear, so you want to make sure you stay hydrated. Drink lots of hydrating fluids. It doesn't have to be water, it could be a hydrating fluids, it could be cranberry juice or stuff like that, or you could put fruits in your water. You could put strawberry, lemons and stuff, cucumber in your water if you don't want to drink plain water. That's also going to help you so much, because hydrating fluids just help your body. That is very important. Staying hydrated is very important. My next tip for you guys when it comes to BV would be to avoid taking like so many antibiotics. You know, if you want to take antibiotics, make sure you contact your doctor first. Taking so many antibiotics can also cause a problem, so you want to take antibiotics, but don't consume it like so much in such a way that you feel like without them you cannot even live. You know, antibiotics are good, but make sure you contact your doctor first. Make sure it's the right one you're taking. Make sure you're taking the right dosage, and don't overdose on your antibiotics or stuff like that. Be sure to make sure that your antibiotics are instructed by your doctor, and only take them when they are necessary or when they are prescribed to you by your doctor, and not just take them anytime you want because you feel like they're gonna do good. Sometimes they do more harm than good when you overuse them. So don't overuse antibiotics, because they're just gonna cause more harm than good. Be sure to check with your doctor to make sure that everything's good before using the antibiotic. Guys, my last and final tip for you guys with this will be to make sure that you wipe your V from front to back. From front to back. We don't want to wipe from back to front, because this is all about bacteria. We're talking about bacteria vaginosis. That's the meaning of BV. So in order to avoid the BV, you want to make sure you wipe your V area from front to back. Don't wipe your feminine areas from back to front, because basically that you know that more bacteria is like back there. So you don't want to take the bacteria back there and put it in front. You want to wipe from front to back so that you can minimize the rate of bacteria that can come over to your V area, just make sure you wipe from front to back all the time. After using the restroom, in the shower, wherever you are, just make sure you wipe from front to back. That is very, very important for your BV, your pH level, and also your feminine hygiene. That is pretty much it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Girl Talk. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up. That's gonna mean the world to me. Thank you so much for joining me. Like, share, comment. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram. If you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to help you guys out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what other videos you like to see, or you like to see more girl talks. Just let me know and I can be very, very sure to do that for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.